Thanks for joining 2K Sports for NBA action this Sunday afternoon. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. Here's Pippen. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. A battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
And it's Utah with the ball. After the basket by Indiana. Morant. Off with the layup. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game. And it's out of bounds to Indiana. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Strus. To the left wing. From deep three-point range. They get it again. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Edey. Here's Pippen. Hits a three-pointer. Pippen's got 5 points.
Excellent confidence on display there from Scottie Pippen. Feels like he can take and make these shots whenever he wants to.
Here's Morant. Takes it inside.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
First personal foul.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing it, but they don't want to chance that again.
Randall, good.
I just love the ball movement.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. And there's the screen. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Oh, the vertical of Morant is simply incredible. I mean, he's fantastic at using it to his advantage on the inside.
Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Here's the three. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep, Strus nails it from three.
Oh, it's just raining threes for them early.
Lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
And it's Morant off the drive. Pass to Reza Shea. Inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Grant, a big reason for Utah to be excited about the future. Their young head coach, Will Hardy.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's had this team competitive after trading away both Mitchell and Gobert. And I love how Hardy has developed guys like Lauri Markkanen.
Pass to Strus. And that time also a missed shot. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Jazz. They trail by one. Here's Gasol from the arc. And again, it's Utah with a three.
You know, Marc Gasol over the years has really worked on becoming a dangerous threat from deep. It's a staple of his game now.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
54 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. Driving to the basket. Oh, that was something else, man. Wow.
Show us some power. Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here. 2 fouls for him already. If he's not more careful, his minutes will be curtailed.
And he can't hit the second. 2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I go for it.
Oh, power it home.
Oh, wow. Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang.
Well, you got to make that moment last. Enjoy it for as long as you can.
Down low. Stolen by Thompson. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Tipped. For three, Randall. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has...
The Jazz, 20.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Utah.
They've really been pushing that thing in the open floor, and so far the opposition's not been able to slow them down at all.
Yeah, on top of that, they've been resourceful defensively, generating scoring opportunities by forcing turnovers.
Up top, Randall. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Edey. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Utah leading. Thompson with it. 7 points in the game. The kick out to Johnson. Here's Gasol. Pass to Thompson. Back to Gasol. Shot clock at 5. Thompson with a screen. Gasol goes in. And then Gasol with the jam.
Smart enough to take what the defense allows. Gasol sees the lane and doesn't hesitate.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. The rebound by the Jazz. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game.
Substitution for your Pacers, Domantas Sabonis.
Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Screen by O'Neal. The open shot by Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. And so the ball out of bounds. Gilgeous-Alexander touched it last. Utah leading by 5. And here's Johnson. He's scoreless. To the middle. Pass to Rizachet. Back to Sexton. For 3. Knocks down the triple. And the Jazz lead by 8.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Pass to Rizachet. Thompson right side. Shot clock at 6. Thompson draws the double. And Domas Sabonis pulls it down. Pacers trail by 6. Well, Grant, in the spring of 2024, a remarkable streak ended. Domantas Sabonis had recorded 61 consecutive double-doubles.
Yeah, it was the longest streak since the merger back in 1976. Now, Sabonis has led the NBA in rebounding multiple years. Plus, he has averaged 8 assists in a season, so that is big-time production.
Shots good by Thompson.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Three-pointer, O'Neal. Thompson pulls it in. Utah leading by 5. Driving in. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. This will be a sports shot at the line here in this one.
They've been flawless at the line this quarter. They need to stay aggressive and keep drawing fouls. That'll help them chip away at the lead.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He wants to review the game plan. Jazz making a switch here. .133 left in the first half. Right wing. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. That one falls. Nice feed from Sabonis. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10.
Yeah, total focus from Shea there. Ready to go off the feed.
Here's Morant. What a slam by Morant.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Aaron Nesmith picks one up.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
He hits the second from the line. Pacers trail by 4. Gilgeous-Alexander double team. Picked by Sabonis. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Sabonis right side. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Morant. Here's Yabusele. DeRozan outside. Pass to Morant. 4 on the clock. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. The shot by Johnson, no good. Here's Kispert. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Utah ahead, up 1. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Here's Morant. Pass to DeRozan. Here's Risacher. Out to Thompson. The 3. And it's Risacher with the 3. Risacher's got 5 points.
Already an intelligent playmaker, Thompson moves the ball well for a rookie.
And out on the wings, Zach Risacher has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite.
Oh, the shot no good by Kispert. Jazz leading by 6. DeRozan looks it over. Back to Morant. The teardrop. That shot, no good.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lead.
Kicks it to Quickly. Outside O'Neal. Off target from outside. Right side Morant. Out to Thompson. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Memphis, where they'll face the Grizzlies. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. Pass to O'Neal. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And here's Sabonis outside.
Rough start to the third quarter, but give some credit to the defense they're facing.
The electric Ja Morant.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Searching for that first bucket here in the third. To end the run. And Indiana misses again.
Things have been bumpy coming into the second half now. 5 straight misses.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian, one nickname you hear for DeMar DeRozan is the lone mid-ranger. He said you can operate freely in the mid-range. It's like an ocean out there. If you're smart, you can take advantage of the space and pick teams apart. Brian?
He's an expert tactician working in between. Thanks, Allie. Pass to Strus. For 3, Randall. They get it back. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. A good-looking shot from the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 points.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Oh, Ja Morant, my goodness.
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Edey. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Randall. Three-pointer. Knocks it down from distance. He has 6.
Yeah, you know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle, and I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
Oh, they get a hand on it. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball call.
Pass to Rizachet. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Indiana. There's a minute 17 left in the third quarter. Here's Pippen. And they'll get another chance.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
The 3 from DeRozan. 4-3. The rebound by Edey. Pacers trail by 6. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The layup off target. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the dunk by DeRozan.
You know, one of the biggest fears when you face a team like this with DeRozan is his ability to run the floor. And when he does that, he can hurt you on the break.
Oh, they pick off the pass. And the Jazz pushing it up now. And here's Morant outside. Drops in the 3. And now an 11-point Utah lead.
With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back.
The Jazz, 51. We need you.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so it's Indiana with it. 11-point game. And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
First team foul.
Pass to Randall. Here's Pippen. Hook it. And it's Randall with the assist.
3-point shooting, one of the strengths of Scottie Pippen's game.
Jazz leading by 8. Now here's Johnson. To the inside. And then Gasol with the jam.
Well, we see him operate all around the court, but Gasol is at his best when he's throwing it down like that.
The floater. Here's Edey. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
And it's Utah with the ball. On the wing, Thompson. Tipped away. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Inside. It's stolen by Kuzma. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Jazz?
You know, this is an example of why conditioning can be so important. I mean, it can be critical. They continue to sprint the floor, and there's no let-up in sight.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them.
From behind the arc. It's rebounded by Indiana. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And BA, they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
First personal foul.
And he makes a first. And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, BA, and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product.
For three, Sexton. Now Gasol. 5 to shoot. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense.
Shooting for Utah.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Right side Johnson. Gasol the screen. 6 to shoot. And Johnson is good for 3. Johnson's gotten 4 this quarter.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
Another 3 for Utah.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander with the hammer.
Gilgeous-Alexander lifting off and hammering it down with all he's got.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Randall with a steal. Left side, Strus. Sabonis outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his 4th foul of the contest. And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
We've got 1:48 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA using that size.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Jazz leading by 12. And here's Saric for 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3. Max Strus picks one up.
Saric is highly engaged and very good at keeping the defense on their toes and making them commit the foul.
And he makes all 3. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Sabonis outside. Here's Pippen. It's rebounded by Rizachet. And it's Utah with the ball.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Jazz.
They made a point to get some good looks.
Yes, they were able to pound the ball inside. I love it.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11.
Only 2 meetings between these teams, so you know they're savoring taking this one against Indiana.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Amin Thompson.
He was all over the place, pressuring ball handlers, jumping the passing lanes. His steals made a huge impact on this game.
Out to the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Counted. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries. Morant looking for an opening. Pass to Šarić. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
4-3.
And the Jazz lead by 13.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
So we see the Jazz taking the W here. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean,